Tinubu was the greatest progenitor of Buhari. If not for him, Buhari would not have won. Sule Katagum, welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news update. Please click on the notification bell. A People's Democratic Party chieftain and some former deputy governor of Bauchi State, Sule Katagum, has shared his views concerning the forthcoming presidential election. In an exclusive interview with the Punch newspaper, the Northern Nigeria decried the state of economy and the security challenges facing the country. He said he agreed that the Boko Haram insurgency has been contained to a certain level, but now nobody can travel from a state to another due to terrorism and banditry, especially in the northern region of the country. If the All Progressive members campaign, what are they even going to tell Nigerians during the campaign? There is nothing, except if people just want to play the ostrich and put their heads on the ground. Yesterday, Monday, someone was talking about the kind of development that happened in Lagos. You see, we are individualizing this thing now. We're not talking about an individual. We're talking about a party structure. The candidate of the All Progressive Congress is part of the All Progressive Congress. He was the greatest contributor and progenitor of Buhari. If not for Bola Tinubu with his influence, I don't think Buhari would have won the election. But he helped, so he's part and parcel of the All Progressive Congress. Sule Katagum wondered what the members of the All Progressive Congress are going to tell the people when campaign commences. He said the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress is part of the political structure of the All Progressive Congress because he was the greatest progenitor and contributor of President Muhammadu Buhari, adding that it was not for him and his influence, President Muhammadu Buhari would not have won the election in 2015. Now, let me say, this is in reply to the fact that somebody said, I think, 24 hours ago or 48 hours ago, that, that Tinubu, nobody should, blaming Tinubu for the woes of this government is not right. And I'm saying there is no way you can exonerate him from him completely. This man has come out severally, not once, not twice, to come out to say, that she have, there's any way. There is any way, there is no way at all. There's no way at all you are going to exonerate the All Progressive from what's it called? You cannot, that you exonerate the All Progressive from Tinubu or Tinubu from the All Progressive. Why? Because this man came out almost how many times to say, na him make this man come out. Na him be the person who did this one. Na him. So you cannot come out and say that now. And it is not, people will not listen to you. He has come out and has always said, this is this and that is that. And this is the same man who has never come out to say, this thing where they happen no good, or this way they happen good. Nothing. Tinubu can be a benefactor of Buhari, but definitely not his progenitor. A progenitor is an ancestor of somebody or a descendant where his family come from. So the Katagum should be careful in the use of language. In 2015, Atiku Abubakar supported Buhari against Jonathan, but in his normal consistency, he left the party and rejoined PDP. Atiku is very good at that. All right. Katagum did not mention the specific role given or to played by Tinubu, who was shoved aside immediately after the All Progressive Congress victory in 2015, unless Katagum is telling us that party faithfulness and consistency as done by Tinubu is a sin to democracy. He's not talking about who gave him who or whether Tinubu held any position. He's talking about what people stand to gain. We stand for your back. All right. Is it a sin for a person to assist someone to get a job? But is it a sin for a person to assist someone to get a job, but it is another thing for the person to do the job well? Katagum, you are advertising ignorance because Tinubu was not the only one that campaigned for Buhari. Atiku, Kwankwaso, Saraki, Ogbonnaya, Amechi, Oji, Kalu, Okorocha, Tambuwal all campaigned for Buhari. Many of the above people mentioned participate in Buhari's government as ministers, contractors, but Tinubu does not participate. Why are you mentioning Tinubu's name and not that of others? Everybody knows the antecedent of Atiku when he said the Vice President of Nigeria. Read what Obasanjo said about Atiku. You're marketing a bad product. The People Democratic Party legalized corruption. You have forgotten the duty and stealing when PDP was in government. $16 billion for electricity that your party shared among its members. Well. Katagon is right with the assertion that without Tinubu, Buhari would not have won in 2015. Me too. I want to say yes, he actually played a very good part. Sincerely, he really did a wonderful job. But he also knows that Tinubu could not and should not have to influence Buhari in a style of governance. Now, my own reply to this is this. We are not saying you should influence, but we are saying you should echo the people's voice. We did not hear him one day come out to echo the people's voice. We did not see him one day come out like, look at Bella Jonathan does. You listen to both sides of a story. All right. Tinubu was never in the FEC or even given any role in Buhari's government. So, you cannot really blame or praise him for anything that happened in Buhari's government. Buhari has a mind of his own, and even if Tinubu attempted to teleguide him, it would have backfired. But we are sure that by the time Tinubu gets into the saddle of leadership, he will rule much better and bring transformation of unimaginable proportions. That is why, despite all lies and fake, or conduct a report against the Asiwaju, millions are still convinced he's the best man for the job at the moment among currently available options. All right. Now, where I also agree with him here is where he comes out to say that he wonders what the All Progressive Congress will be using to vote for, will be campaigning for. I've said it severally that I am so looking forward to the All Progressive Congress manifesto. What have they done in the past? What did they stand to do? Sincerely, my ears are itching to hear what I have to say. So Nigeria is now a peanut that is going to be shared turn by turn, right? Since he helped Buhari to misrule this country, so why is he coming out again? Let him go and rest because we have already caused this country more harm than good. And it's APC turn to start where PDP stopped. Before, I think all this, my brother, was civilized. Tribalism won't finish now. We're talking about someone that can do the job and not the past. That is why we, as a country, keep changing government. Also, is the reason we elected PMB for the job, because we thought he would have done the job accurately. We never knew it's going to be like this mess. Please, let's vote for competency and not tribe or political parties. Okay, I've dropped my 2 cents too. All right, I just note we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest.